here. Had you thought about the fact that all of the top, or virtually all, certainly not all, virtually all the top players had moved on, and worried at all about whether this team would be ACC competitive? Had you worried about that at all?
Yeah. When I came into the situation, I knew that there was a lot of talented players that had left. I also knew about the talented players that were already still here, and I was excited because I already knew some of them, and I knew it would be a good opportunity to come back here and and build with them, and also to try to have a great season with them.
So is how competitive you've been in the conference, has that not surprised you at all, or a little bit?
No, it hasn't surprised me at all. I always thought we were very good, so capable of doing, having a good season and being, and playing well. We got a great coaching staff. We got some great players, and I think we got a lot of ability to, we got a good chance to win a lot of games.
Where were you last year during the Duke game? Did you watch that 90-63 game on TV? Do you remember where you were watching?
I was at DePaul. I was laying in my dorm room, and I was watching them, and I was like, man, these guys are really playing well, and I was just happy for them, and I was excited for them, and I was like, oh man, I thought about it motivated me to play better at DePaul. Just watching them was like, man, playing with those guys and seeing how they're doing now. I want to do that, so. It just, motivated me to just, continue to just work and just, go out there and try to have a great career as well.
Did you contact anyone after that game? Like, did you text any of your buddies that were on this team, like Garius or any of the guys? Do you remember? Congratulated them or anything?
I think I remember texting Justin Heller. I was talking to him. Me and Justin always stayed in touch. I don't remember. I remember texting him. I don't remember who else I talked to after that. I think I talked to someone else, but I don't remember who else. Yeah.
What is it about Duke that even you watching from DePaul, you would think there's nothing that nobody likes them? What is it about it?
From the history I heard they were founded on tobacco money, but I don't know about that. I don't know if that's true or not, so don't quote me on that. And they said that Richard Nixon went there too, but that's just what people say. But I don't really know, man. I think Duke, they've always been very successful, and I think usually when you have a successful program like Duke, everyone wants to beat them. They want to reach some of the levels they've been at too and show that they're better. I think that's coming into it. I want to compete at that high level and be able to conquer that high level as well.
Is it something about Coach K maybe? He intimidates the refs. He's very animated on the sideline.
Coach K is a genius with the refs, man. I think he does a really good job with that. But I think he's a phenomenal coach. I remember being here my redshirt freshman year, and when we played him, and just seeing the adjustment he makes on the fly are really incredible. So you definitely tomorrow's game definitely gonna be about being good basketball players, rather than just some things are gonna change while being in that game tomorrow. You gotta be adapt.
Obviously, they're really explosive offensively and can do a lot of different things. Where do you guys see your offensive opportunities against them?
I think they have some very good guards, and of course I've been watching them, and I think what we have to do is we have to really guard the 3-point field goal and get the long rebounds and be able to get up the floor. I think another thing too, we have the offensive rebound well. I think post scoring is going to help us. I think inside out really can help us. I think we have a bigger team than them. I think we should use that to our advantage. But it's really just going to be about everyone just playing well. It can't just be one person dominating, or it has to be a team effort.
What's the key to containing as much as you can Jabari? What is it about him that makes him so great as a freshman?
Jabari is really good because he's very skilled. He can score. He can really score. Some players are just really good at it, and if he can get a eye at the rim, he can make the shot. So the main thing is just making sure you contain him and make sure you pressure him and try to take him out of his game. But he's a good player, and I think you got to respect him and the rest of his teammates. Just, play the best defense you can.
Have your preparations been any different this week, knowing that you're going up against a guy like Parker?
No, I mean, like we've been preparing the same. We just like make some adjustment to our defense as far as just alertness and educating us on who the shooters are and where the bar is and where Rodney Hood is, and I think those are the things that you prepare yourself for doing.
Do you think you might watch last year's game as a motivation? Would you watch that before the game, or?
I think honestly, I don't think we would, because I think this is a totally different team this year. We need to focus on what we can do. We need to do this year, and I think it's great motivation to know that they're going to come out with some fire, because what happened last time they were here, so we need to be ready for that.
Are you guys going to look to slow the tempo against them? It seems like you slowed it down a little bit last few games.
I can see that happening. I think when you have a team full of guards like them, you may want to slow the game down. I think that would be a smart thing to do. But I think we have a versatile skill set here, so we'll see what Coach wants us to do. But I think whatever he wants to do, he always has a good game plan.
What did you think when you saw the Kings slap the floor last year?
Oh yeah, that was amazing. We see they slept with everybody around the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, I said, oh man, that's great. I remember one time it happened at my last school. It was one of the best feelings ever, and I hope to be able to experience that with them here.
Donnavan, where is your offensive game improved in the last few games? You've had some pretty good games on the offensive side, jump hooks and things like that, hitting shots from the outside. Where have your
I just think I've been summer. I've been working on my jump shot a lot and working on just maybe just being all around, trying to be more versatile. And I just think my teammates are finding me in some really good places. I think that's helping me a lot. A lot of my offense has been coming from them, and I just think as far as the post jump hook, I love doing that move. It's been effective, for us, and I think just keeping those things polished and not thinking too much out there and just playing, really helps.
How much has Manu's confidence added to your offensive game?
Oh, I think it's been great, because by him being able to penetrate and come off those ball screens, has helped me get wide open looks, and it helped me have to play him and not just get me wide open looks, get other teams a lot of open looks as well, So you have some people that have to worry around the perimeter or have to worry about the post, so it helps offensively.
What do you think stands out about the coaching here?
Just as far as this, the very, very direct coaching. This is what you need to do, and this is how we're going to win. And that's your role. That's your job, and that's how we piece it together. I think that's one thing that really sticks out.
How about teaching here? How does it compare to the DePaul experience and Miami experience before for you? Is there more teaching? Is it comparable?
Here Coach L, he's a professor. he teaches a lot. He teaches, man. He really teaches. Sometimes he includes life skill stuff as well about just what the program is built on as far as philosophy wise. But another thing too, he kind of just teaches about offensive efficiency and defensive efficiency. So those are some things that he really talks about, basketball wise, because those things contribute to the whole team's success. So those are some cool things. But he teaches a lot of different stuff, man. He works on all the different things. It's a lot of good stuff.
Does it make you care more about? He is a total stat nerd,
Yeah.
Does it make you pay more attention to stats, efficiency, percentages, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it does. It makes you look more into the stats. But there's some things that don't show up on the stats too that take to win games as well. So we never forget about those. But I think he puts us in a position in the right mindset that you should be able to your game should show up in the stats. So I think that's really good.
Is this most you've learned, you think, in a season, or is it no different from DePaul and previous Miami experience?
I learned a lot with Coach Purnell as well.
Yeah.
So I think I learned a lot just being with these three different coaches. Really, I think I might coach one day or something. I can't think of coach, but I think being with Coach Hill, I've learned. I really had a good experience under his coaching.
Thanks, Tom.